Hi everyone, my name is Catalina Zabal from Bogota, Colombia, and I am a biophilic designer for interiors, biotourism, and also an ancestral knowledge researcher. So I first started to learn about the science of biophilia through interior design, which guided me to find Nuria and her Habitat Harmonia Academy. And this came at the best time because I was in the exhaustive search for a year and a half of a full accredited program that could help me solidify my knowledge as a professional in the field of biophilia. And I found so much more than this in her course called Designing for Well-Being through Biophilic Design, because it goes beyond the technical aspects of the science through interior design to also give an opportunity to explore all the possibilities there are of exercising biophilia through your own personal skills, values, and even personal interests. So I graduated from this course on December of 2023, and I am here to tell you about my experience and anything that you'd like to know, because I highly recommend it for anyone that is wanting to take the path of biophilic design, despite of whatever discipline you come from. So when I started with the 12-week course, I was hoping to receive mentorship from a top professional in the field and also to learn the best practices for incorporating the principles and all the technical aspects of biophilic design in residential interior design projects. But as we first started with a deep introspection of ourselves through methodologies such as the Ikigai, I understood that there was so much more I wanted to put my hands on. And for anyone who doesn't know about biophilia, it is a evidence-based multidisciplinary science. So the possibilities of growing in it are countless. And for me, as someone who has multiple passions and interests, it was very important to go through the process of understanding how to connect all of them with my background, with my skills, and having biophilia being the common thread of them all. And I'm not gonna lie, it was a pretty intense course and it challenged me in so many ways I didn't even expect. But this really helped me grasp on the complexity of biophilia and on how to connect it with my purpose. Diving deeper into the content of the course, I really liked the fact that it wasn't only walked through thoroughly, but it was also recorded, which was very convenient and easily adjustable to my own personal schedule. And we also had a weekly meeting to answer any questions, concerns, even question the information that we were receiving. And this was one of my favorite parts of the course because we weren't just a multidisciplinary cohort, but we were also multicultural from different countries. And so it was great to see how biophilia manifests through different parts of the world and how somehow things that we see in the academy might not resonate with a culture or another, or that it needs to be processed in a different way. I also really appreciated the fact that Nuria and her trainees were very open to navigate any ideas or things that I thought could better support my own learning. Something else that really kept me motivated was the fact that no matter how overwhelming or dense the information could get, I knew that every week I would be learning something new or inspiring or both, and that to my personal perspective is applicable to any discipline or project related to this science. I already started to work on the foundation of wellness and biotourism projects, using the biophilic knowledge as a way to strengthen and enrich both the planning and also the design of these projects. So it is very interesting to observe how biophilia is so cross-functional that it could make part of pretty much every step of a project. So it's definitely a powerful way of developing a highly detailed curation to facilitate the connection with nature. One last thing I'd love to go back to highlight was how nourishing it was to make part of a cohort of students and mentors that were from different countries, because it allowed for a cultural mix that challenged me to think about the way I build solutions that are inclusive and accessible, no matter what language you speak, no matter what background, where you're at, what country. Having biophilia being the bridge that allows us to connect and also communicate and understand each other. That was beautiful. If you have any questions, you can reach out to the Habit Harmonia team. They're very diligent and open to have a conversation in order to answer to any questions, concerns you might have, maybe hearing any ideas. They are always nourishing and welcome in the team. And I am also open to connect and to tell you any details that you want to know about my personal experience.